We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy with Devin. I'm dreaming Haney. Devin, I'm dreaming Haney. I got so much to get into because this is a damn shame. Devin Haney lost this fight. Devin Haney made a statement and he said, I would never lose to a white boy. Tonight, he lost to a white boy. He lost to a white boy tonight, and the judges saved his sorry ass. Look, you go back and look at the stats. Loma threw more. Loma landed more. Immediately after fight, Devin Haney runs his coward ass out of the ring when Shakur Stevenson came for that smoke. They asked Shakur Stevenson, who won the fight? The first thing Shakur says is, Lomachenko won that fight. Shakur Stevenson said Lomachenko won that fight. What reason did he have to lie? See, men lie, women lie, the facts don't lie. Vasil Lomachenko threw the cleaner, harder shots, hurt Devin Haney multiple times, controlled the pace of the fight, landed more shots. What are we talking about? The entire arena saw the robbery. They're sitting up here booing. And what judge is smoking crack that has the score 116-112? That's a disgrace to boxing. This is a damn shame. Anybody applauding Devin Haney, anybody that celebrates this win for Devin Haney is garbage truck juice because you're celebrating a fraud. And don't get me started on Andre Ward and Tim Bradley, all the meat sucking that they were doing the entire fight. These guys are absolutely horrendous commentators. They're biased as hell, and these guys were sucking meat the entire program. I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. My brother Caesar D says another robbery nuke shaking my head. But the problem is, a lot of people won't keep the same energy with Devin Haney. A lot of people don't care because Lomachenko's a white boy. They brush him off. They don't give a damn about him. But I got to keep the same energy because if this was anybody else, everybody would be screaming a robbery. But because it's Lomachenko, you got all these fanboys and haters celebrating. Vasil Lomachenko should be undisputed right now. He should be undisputed right now, and I don't give a damn who got a problem with it. That's the problem with boxing. This is why people hate boxing, because you get an egregious robbery, you get Devin Haney's coward clown ass running out of the ring from Shakur Stevenson. Go ask Shakur Stevenson who won the fight. If you know boxing, go ask Shakur Stevenson who won the fight. Go ask him. The entire panel of ESPN analysts was dookie juice. Everything Devin Haney did, they praised it. They overglorified it. They were meat sucking the whole damn time. Vasil Lomachenko had an excellent performance. He was the smaller guy. He was the older guy. He was the guy that was supposed to have all the disadvantages. Yet he came through and threw more shots, landed more shots, hurt Devin Haney, threw the cleaner, harder shots, controlled the pace of the fight. What are we talking about? Why is this man not undisputed? And then 116, 112, how do you justify that? How do you justify 116, 112? That's garbage truck juice. All of these judges were on Devin Haney's payroll. That's what it is. Devin, the wet dream Haney. Devin, the wet dream Haney met his nightmare tonight, and this is a damn shame. This is a damn shame. And this is why people run away from boxing. The Mad Titan says, I'm officially done with boxing nuke. I can't anymore. It's been real, bro. Like, I understand. I understand why people feel this way because it's disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Look, if and I don't want to ever hear any more narratives. Any more narratives. See, they like to say the narratives that, oh, Lomachenko's favored. Lomachenko's the favorite. Lomachenko's protected by the media. Devin Haney's protected by the media. He's protected by the media. See, Devin Haney's a black fighter who had black commentators on the panel cheering for him the whole fight. Everything he threw was great. Everything he did was great. Everything. It was completely biased production. All of these fanboys out here would be screaming and crying if Vasil Lomachenko would have robbed Haney. If he would have got a robbery decision that he didn't deserve, they would have said he needs to run it back. It needs to be a rematch. That's not fair. That's not right. Keep the same energy. Be an honest and unbiased boxing fan. Do not be a fanboy. This looks like one of the worst robberies I've seen because this cheats history. Vasil Lomachenko should have made history tonight. He earned it. He deserved it. He should have made history. It's a damn shame. My brother Oscar Ramirez says Loma never got hurt in this fight. Never. I saw Devin Haney hurt at least 4 times, and Devin Haney was being dirty as fuck. And not only was he being dirty as fuck throughout this fight, I'm going to tell you this. Not only was he being extremely dirty this fight, he was dirty before the fight. I mean, we know who Devin Haney is. And tonight you saw him get his ass beat by a white boy. You remember Devin Haney said, I would never lose to a white boy. You got your ass kicked tonight by a white boy, and they're not giving the white boy credit. The judges saved Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't the dream. He's the wet dream. He's the wet dream because he never showed up. Not the Devin Haney we talking about. This man ran out of the ring like a coward from Shakur Stevenson, got his ass whooped by Lomachenko, and they're celebrating this? Come on. Come on. Salute to Oscar Ramirez. Double L says, for once I agree with you. At least, look, they say a broke clock is right twice a day. In Double L, this is the first time you don't hold an L. Devin Haney lost this fight tonight. I don't know what anybody was saying. I don't know what the judges saw to say 116, 112. That's egregious. These guys came in with their scorecards already filled out. That's it. I mean, my brother Andrew says the weight bully got saved by the judges. The weight bully got saved by the judges. Shakur Stevenson is a savage. He said Devin Haney coward ass ran out of the ring from him. They saw Shakur and they kept going. They asked Shakur Stevenson immediately after the fight, if you're just joining us. They said, Shakur, who won this fight tonight? How'd you see it? He says, I saw Vasil Lomachenko win this fight tonight. Shakur Stevenson. What reason does Shakur Stevenson? You remember at the beginning, Shakur Stevenson said, I picked Devin Haney to beat Lomachenko. After the fight, he clearly said Lomachenko should be the undisputed champion. He won that fight. So if you think I'm biased, do you think Shakur Stevenson is biased? Do you think Shakur Stevenson is a hater? Because check the haters at the door. Devin, the wet dream Haney, lost this fight. And anybody saying he won this fight is on their knees, sucking his meat right now. Because you're not a fan of boxing. You're not a fan of the sport. You're a fan of Devin Haney. And we got to be honest and unbiased. Any Devin Haney meat suckers in here is garbage. He's not a true undisputed champion. This was garbage. The son of New Jersey. He says, salute, bro. Loma definitely proved me wrong. My brother again said, Haney 193. He crooked like the judges. He is, man. Let's salute to you, family. Look, a lot of people were expecting Devin Haney to come in here and put on a clinic against Loma. Loma is too skilled. Devin Haney has never fought somebody this skilled, this talented. He's never fought somebody at this level as Lomachenko, and it showed. He lost this fight tonight, and the judges saved him. The judges saved him. He had no power. He never landed the cleaner, harder shots. What are we talking about? He never hurt Lomachenko. What are we talking about? We know who won this fight tonight. My brother G. Jesus says 116, 112 is disgusting. And I'm going to stop you there for a second. How do you even get to 116, 112? Everybody, the whole world saw this was extremely close early, and Lomachenko pulled away late. So how in the hell do you have it 116, 112? That means you gave Devin Haney every single round that you could possibly give him. You didn't give Loma the benefit of nothing. You were biased. You were not objective. This is garbage. And this is why I hate ESPN, because ESPN entire commentary crew was on their knees trying to please Devin Haney, cheering him on. Oh, Devin Haney, look at this. Devin Haney. They don't want to give Loma his props. They don't want to be honest and unbiased. Come on. Come on. Come on. My brother Jorge Garcia said, Ward's a bitch. He another dick rider learning how to ride the dick as well. Andre Ward is a coward. Timothy Bradley's a coward. Both of these guys don't want to give credit to Vasily Lomachenko. High Tech, the Matrix. He is the truth. He should be undisputed right now. This is why people hate boxing. This is why. Because Lomachenko won and Devin Haney really lost to a white boy and the judges saved his ass. That's what happened. My brother Alexander Mercer, salute to you. He says, Lomachenko won. Devin, I lose to a white boy, Haney. Devin, the wet dream Haney. The wet dream Haney. I mean, come on. Come on. How many robberies do we have to put up with? How many robberies do we have to see? Mayweather Castillo, and no one gave a damn. Andre Ward Kovalev, and nobody gave a damn. This is what we talk about. We talk about it. We talk about it. We keep the same energy. Salute to Jorge Garcia. This is what we're talking about. My brother Alex says Ward and Timothy Bradley are biased. This is why the entire ESPN commentary crew always mute that shit. Because you know what? Anytime I listen to it, you're not seeing what's really happening in the fight when you listen to those clowns. See, those clowns want to meat ride Devin Haney. They want to downplay Lomachenko. Oh, he don't look the same. You remember all of the stuff leading up to the fight. I don't think Lomachenko's going to pull it. Even Shakur Stevenson said before the fight, I picked Devin Haney to win this fight. I think Devin Haney's the younger, fresher guy. He should be able to win this. He's the bigger fighter. And then what happened? Shakur Stevenson immediately after the fight says, oh, Lomachenko won that fight. He should be undisputed right now. And so Devin Haney know he lost the fight. When have you ever seen Devin Haney run his ass about the fight? Shakur Stevenson walk into the ring. These guys run away from the ring, trying to get the hell out of Dodge. They know they got one of the biggest robbery gifts decisions in the history of boxing. If he's a real man, he knows he should run that shit back because he's not a champion. He's not a champion. He's not a champion. This man is not a true champion right now, and this is what's wrong with boxing. ESPN is praising these cowards. This is your king. This is your king. Devin Wet Dream Haney is your king. Come on, man. Come on. My brother Christopher Anthony said, did Devin Haney rob Shakur Stevenson? He was running. He was running from Shakur Stevenson's smoke. He definitely didn't want that smoke with Shakur. He definitely don't want that. He lost to Loma, if we're honest, and he's going to get his ass whooped by Shakur. So he definitely don't want that. All of these racist, biased, anti-white channels are all in favor of Devin Haney right now. Those are fanboys. Those not are boxing fans. Those are fanboys. They robbed this man. They screwed this man with no Vaseline. Let's be honest. My brother Brian Florida says top rank only go for favorites, sadly. That's what it is. Lomachenko's a beast. This is Dookie juice. This is why people hate boxing. This is why people hate boxing. My brother Tito says T.O. is better than Haney. He fought a prime Lomachenko. A prime Lomachenko. My brother Joel Wilson says Devin Haney barely won an exchange. His head was getting snapped back all night. I honestly don't even think it was a close fight. We saw Lomachenko putting in work. I mean, let's go back through it with Vasily Lomachenko. Let's see what Vasily Lomachenko was doing. Because the haters don't want to talk about it. The haters don't want to talk about Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko threw more shots than Devin Haney, landed more shots than Devin Haney. He controlled the pace of the fight. His defense was on point. He was the ring general. Everything that you want from a fighter, you saw Vasily Lomachenko bring to the fight. And he was even hurting Devin Haney 3 to 4 times throughout the course of the fight. What are we talking about? He was never getting blown out. He was never getting dominated. And Lomachenko never got hurt. So for any judge to come in smoking crack, talking about 116, 112 is a disgrace to boxing. Devin the Wet Dream Haney. Devin the Wet Dream Haney. Because he didn't bust nothing tonight. Man didn't bust nothing tonight. My brother Chris Nunez says Ortiz fought better than Haney. True facts. True facts. My brother, the son of New Jersey, says, not a Tank fan, but after all of this, honestly, I got Tank and Shakur Stevenson sending Haney straight to hell because you see You seen Lomachenko had that boy on Bambi legs. That boy was on Bambi legs. Oh my goodness. My brother Gil says, what a robbery. Why, Nuke? Why? Loma won the fight. This is what we're trying to say. We're trying to keep the same energy. And look, I see the haters out there. I see the haters out there talking. Lomachenko's in the backstage, breaking down, tearful after this biggest robbery of his career. It's a damn shame. Lomachenko should be crying tears of joy because he won this fight, not because the boxing world robbed him for Devin the wet dream Haney. This is a disgrace. This is why people hate boxing. This man should be undisputed. He should be bringing his belt back to the Ukraine. This is what should be happening right now. And all these racist, biased, fanboy channels are supporting this shit. This is why people hate it. Floyd Castillo all over again. And Devin Haney is going to go around saying, oh, I'm undefeated. Ain't nobody ever beat me. I'm going to look at my record. Look at my record. When you just got beat by a white boy, and you remember, I would never lose to a white boy. He just got his ass whooped. It was biased as hell for Devin Haney, the entire commentary crew. And I think that's the funny thing about it is that people always say, oh, ESPN is always trying to pump up Loma. ESPN is always protecting Loma. ESPN was riding Devin Haney's nuts tonight. And I'm not hearing nobody talk about it. Why is nobody mad that ESPN was riding this man like a rodeo show? Why? They were sitting on here sucking on this man's elote. That's what they were doing. Come on, this is garbage. My brother Kings of the Commonwealth says, I'm done, Nuke. I just can't, man. I just can't. My brother Jorge, unanimous. This is what we're talking about. Nobody wanted to see this. My brother Bravo says, Bill Haney said it wasn't close. This lets you know, Bill Haney is the dumbest person on the face of the earth. It wasn't close. You didn't see your son getting his head snapped back. You didn't see your son. You didn't see that. You didn't see him on Bambi legs. You didn't see that. You didn't see Lomachenko land more shots on your son than your son landed on Lomachenko. He outworked this man. But I guess you didn't see that either. See, these guys don't want to keep the same energy. They don't. Salute to the beautiful Angela Alvarez. I mean, they don't. The fanboys are happy right now. Their protected fighter lives to see another day. This is why people feel some kind of way about boxing. This is it. My brother Bob Armstrong said, I'm sorry, I don't see Devin Haney beating Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis. I'm not going to say this one, but you can read the screen. You already know. I don't want them Devin Haney's fans mad about this. This is a disgrace to boxing. They need to fix this shit. The boxing realm, my brother, and he comes out and states the biased black supremacist channel celebrating robberies like how they celebrated Luis Castillo getting robbed by Floyd Mayweather. People don't want to talk about that. People want to sweep that under the rug. People want to act like that's not true. People want to say, oh, Floyd is 50-0. No, he's not. He lost to Castillo. But this is what happens in boxing. They don't want to give credit where credit is due. Give credit where credit. Lomachenko should be crying tears of joy because he won this fight. He should not be crying. Because the judges decided to give it to Devin Haney, who ran his coward ass out of the ring the moment he got that victory. The moment he saw Shakur Stevenson waiting on that smoke, he ran his coward ass up out of there. He didn't want that smoke. That's a true pussy. That's a true panocha. One of the worst robberies I've ever seen. It's disgusting. When have you ever seen Devin Haney run out of there like this? The first time, I got to say Teofimo was right. And I got to say it. My brother King Savage says, I'm disgusted. Loma won, if not a time. Even Shakur Stevenson said Lomachenko won this. Think about that. Even Shakur Stevenson. See, you can try to degrade my character. You can say, I don't know shit about boxing. You can say, I'm a hater. You can say all these things. Is Shakur Stevenson a hater? Is Shakur Stevenson don't know nothing about boxing? Because Shakur Stevenson said, Vasil Lomachenko won this fight tonight. Lomachenko in the entire stadium was booing Devin Haney. They saw him whoop this man's ass and get robbed. Devin Haney ran out of there like the big-nosed coward that he is. Devin, the wet dream Haney. He said they robbed Loma's greatest moment. Even Top Rank was showing more Haney replays than Loma. In Loma words, the old people who know who, all people know who won. We know who won. We know who won. This man got a gift, a robbery, and he's running away with the belt. This is the greatest moment for Vasyl Lomachenko, a dream that he's had his whole career, and he should have got the victory tonight. And no one will give a damn about it. They're going to praise Devin Haney. They're going to salute his record, and they're going to say, oh, he beat Loma. He got his ass whooped tonight. Your king got his ass whooped tonight. This is horrible for boxing. Horrible. My God. And this is the worst thing about Devin Haney. You came into this fight with all the advantages, you pussy, and you still lost. My brother said another day, another robbery. How you get backed up the whole fight, outlanded, hurt multiple times, and still win. Absolutely disgusting. Let me say that again because my brother's cooking right now. My brother is cooking right now. Another day, another robbery. How do you get backed up the entire fight, outlanded, hurt multiple times, and still win the fight? Absolutely disgusting. And one of the scorecards was 116, 112. I don't know who had this for Devin Haney. Only racist, biased, hater channels had this for Devin Haney. Anybody had this. Regis Prograde said Lomachenko won this fight. Regis Prograde had Vasyl Lomachenko said he won this fight. I mean, come on. Shakur Stevenson, Regis Prograde, the whole world saw it. Everybody saw it. You know who lost this fight? Two lost this fight. Lomachenko lost this fight, and boxing lost this fight. This hurts boxing's credibility. He should be undisputed. The Ukraine should have an undisputed champion in Vasyl Lomachenko right now. That's what they should have. This is why people hate boxing. And you get guys like Tim the Hater Bradley, Andre the Bitch Ward, who's celebrating this shit. Straight coochies. Straight panochas. Two guys sucking on an elote. Salute to my brother Romario Alvarez. He said, man, Loma was even crying, and that hurt too. He should have been undisputed champion. Devin the Snooze Haney. What a robbery. Boxing is dying. Truly a damn shame. This is really a damn shame. Devin the Wet Dream Haney should not be an undisputed champion. Devin the Wet Dream Haney should not be walking away with those belts. Vasyl Lomachenko deserved to get the victory tonight. I'm disgusted that this is what's going on in our great sport. Now, I'm going to tell you this is what I hate about boxing media, because they're going to go and say, okay, it is what it is. It's done. They're going to overlook this shit and praise Devin Haney. I don't like those pussies. This is why I don't fall in line with all of these fanboy channels. I got to be honest. And I don't give a fuck what no entity or fucking groupie says. Lomachenko won this fight tonight. Ask Regis Prograde who won this fight. Ask Shakur Stevenson who won this fight. And you've seen Lomachenko. He won this fight tonight. My brother says Loma is the undisputed champion of the world. That's absolutely facts. My brother says the so-called domination of Loma never came. Never came. And remember, how many times did he said, oh, I'm going to dominate Loma. And then he thought he was some big badass pushing him on the stage. That just showed he was straight coochie. We need our money back for this pay-per-view. I didn't pay for a fucking robbery. I paid for a fucking fight. I paid to see the right decision. This is bullshit. My brother, the Boxing Ram, says Devin Haney's a weight bully, snack and weird stacked hand wraps and paid the judges. This is a damn shame. Vasyl Lomachenko should be undisputed right now, and there's not anything anybody should be saying. If you look, I'm gonna tell you this. If you believe that Devin Haney won this fight, you need glasses. Vasyl Lomachenko outboxed the boxer. They talked about how skillful Devin Haney was. How is Devin Haney more skillful than Vasyl Lomachenko when all he has, jab and hug? Because you saw in this fight, he was getting worked. Lomachenko win this fight. Look, me and the Black Truth, for the first time in history, agree. Lomachenko won this fight. Me and this guy never agree on shit, and we all agree Lomachenko won this fight tonight. Loma won. Loma won. I mean, look, let's just be honest. Come on. Come on. My brother, the People's Eyebrow says, even with the throw-up rounds, the swing rounds, going to Devin Haney, I got it 5-7 Vasyl Lomachenko. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So when Devin Haney talks about, oh, he's the new Floyd Mayweather, he's this and that. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, because they giving out gifts. They giving out gifts. Vasyl Lomachenko should be undisputed. This man left it all in the ring. He whooped this man's ass, and they screwed him. Vasyl Lomachenko threw more shots, landed more shots, controlled the pace of the fight, hurt Devin Haney multiple times, and they still robbed him. This is a damn shame. My brother, the Boxing Ram, says Loma got robbed. Not a fan of Lomachenko, but let's be honest, Loma was robbed. And the Boxing Ram has never been a fan of Vasyl Lomachenko. He's never cared for Loma. And this guy's coming out being honest, saying that Loma got robbed. I mean, let's be real. Even guys that I never agree with on certain stances, we can all come to the conclusion that Vasyl Lomachenko should be undisputed right now. My brother Angel E said, I can't believe Dave Moretti gave Devin Haney round 7 through 10. Dave Moretti should never, ever be a judge again. He's a straight coochie sucking on an elote. He should never be a judge again, ever. Never should have been a unanimous decision. The fix was in, folks. No matter what happened tonight, they were going to make sure that Devin Haney walked away undisputed champion. That's what it was. The fix was in tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The fix was in. The fix was in. Devin needs to do the right thing and run this shit back. Give up the belts. You are not a champion. You are not a champion. My brother says Devin Haney's father said no rematch because the fight wasn't close enough for a rematch. Obviously, that means he's too pussy. He's too afraid to see what really happened. He don't want to speak the truth. He don't want to speak the truth because he don't want his son to get his ass whooped again. He was already humiliated tonight. When was the last time you seen this man run out of a ring like that? Never. Devin Haney was shook. He was shook. My brother Antonio said Ward and Bradley are biased as fuck. Loma got robbed. That's absolutely the truth. This is why I hate ESPN. My brother says, how do you see Tank and Haney now after this? Oh, I got to speak on that. I got some heat dropping for you on that. I got some heat dropping for you on that. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, these guys don't like it. They paid the judges. And you know, with all the racist rhetoric out there hating on Lomachenko, you already know what it is. This is a privilege that's given out. But that Lomachenko, he earns a fight and he still can't get the right decision. Bradley plus Ward equals nut huggers. That's facts. That's all facts. That's all facts. Look, my brother Park says American fighters are the most protected fighters. Look at all of these robberies these guys keep getting. My brother says, Nuke, how do they give Haney the 10th round? He got outlanded 20-2. Look at this. Let me read it again. Nuke, how did they give it Haney the 10th round? He got outlanded 20-2. And you're saying this man beat Lomachenko tonight? Are you serious? American boxers are protected. One judge scored round 10 in Haney's favor on crack. They weren't even watching the damn fight. They were just giving Haney rounds. Just giving him rounds. Just round after round after round. Like this man was doing something. Come on, all these guys was sucking on an elote ringside. This is a damn shit. This hurts boxing. My brother says, I want to see Shakur Stevenson piece up Haney for Loma. My brother Jose Hernandez says Dave Moretti gave round 10 to Devin Haney. Loma dominated round 10 and 11. Loma closed the fight like a warrior. He is. Moretti and Ward make me sick because these guys don't want to own him. Just like Andre Ward got that gift decision robbery against Sergey Kovalev. He should have his record should not have an O. Devin Haney should not have an O. They're protecting these guys. And you're absolutely right, Black Truth. Devin Haney definitely lost and ran from Shakur Stevenson. It's disgusting. Remember, Shakur Stevenson said Devin Haney lost. Regis Prograis, Devin Haney lost. So if you think I'm a hater, you think I'm biased, let's talk. Let's talk. Outlaw Clan is saying something stupid in the chat. I don't know who Outlaw Clan is, but there's a lot of Devin Haney elote suckers out there. My brother Dre says the LDBC are defending Haney. Hashtag Loma 1. Now you got to understand, all of these guys are going to be riding Devin Haney like a rodeo show, saying, oh, he's the best. He's the best. He won because he's black. They're going to be biased. They're not going to be objective. They're going to shit on everything Loma did. The LDBC has been hating on Loma his entire career for no other reason than the fact that he's white. It does not matter that he's an elite fighter. He's highly skilled. They're going to shit on him because he's not a black fighter. That's what the LDBC does. Those guys are a bunch of fucking haters. A bunch of fucking haters. My brother King Savage says, I truly want Shakur Stevenson to expose Haney now and make him suffer in the ring, make him look like a fool. Also, Bill Haney, you're winning the fight. Come on. Bill Haney must have snorted some fresh crack before he walked in the ring, because you must need glasses. I don't know what Bill Haney, what fight he was watching. My brother says, what a robbery. Loma 100%. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. I mean, it's really disgusting. My brother says, Nuke, Haney must have signed a new contract with Top Rank behind closed doors. Wait on that announcement. I can't see another reason. I can't, because I can't imagine that they would still let this man walk away with this belt. All these belts undisputed. What he got outlanded. He got hurt multiple times. He got worked. He didn't control the fight, and yet they still took it from Vasyl Lomachenko. I don't understand this. One judge had this man losing the 10th round, really? Devin was nervous. That's why he pushed Loma, and then he was worried on the second half of the fight, even fatigued. What a shame with this robbery. The whole world saw it. That's why the entire stadium was booing when the decision was read. They were booing. They were disgusted. My brother says Judge Harvey Dock gave Haney the 10th round. Not judge, referee is Harvey Dock, I believe. But yes, they gave Devin Haney the 10th round. And it's really disgusting. I'm disgusted with it. This makes no damn sense. My brother said body bag, Tazo War, whoever he is, I don't know where he is, but show up, Tazo War, and you get your ass destroyed. What's next for Loma now? It'll be hard for him to rematch for the belts. They're not going to give him the rematch. They're going to run from it like the cowards they are. They don't want to rematch a guy that just whooped their ass. They're going to try to avoid that. They're going to try to run from that. They're going to try to get away from that. So that's what I don't like. There should be a rematch, but even a rematch don't fix this, because you can never undo the fact that this man is not undisputed tonight. You can never undo what happened tonight. You just simply can't. No matter what it is, you can never undo what happened tonight, because this man should have made history. My brother says, what biased folks know, Loma smoked that powder punching fool. Shakur is going to eat him up alive. He is. He is. If you guys never seen a Devin Haney elote sucker, this is one. King Savage Kool-Aid says Top Rank commentating a good half from the Haney while Loma blocked his punches, truly biased against Loma. The entire commentating crowd was biased against Vasyl Lomachenko. It's like Tim Bradley and Andre Ward was literally rooting for Devin Haney to win. They're hiding their biases, and that's why they're cheering for fighters during the fight. And that's what's going on. My brother says, I thought boxing would be smart knowing Loma won and the rematch would be just as good as the first fight, but to say unanimous is a damn joke. And I think that's what really pisses people off, because if you're honest, there should have never been a 116, 112. There should have never been anything like this. It should have never happened. This should have never happened. I mean, at the end of the day, this is why ESPN is trash. They got to get rid of that garbage-ass commentary crew, because these guys are just sucking on an elote. These guys are not being real. My brother said, stop it. Loma won 5 rounds at best. Haney didn't dominate like I thought he would. However, he won more rounds. Loma started coming on about round 9. Now, this guy paid me so he can suck on Devin Haney's elote. Now, here's the funny thing about it. He said Haney didn't dominate like I thought he would. So if Devin, so if he body bags himself in his entire statement. He said he didn't dominate like I thought he would, but Lomachenko didn't come on until about the 9th round. So then if Lomachenko didn't do anything until the 9th round, then that means he did dominate, dumbass. First off, you need to give your little brother back his suit. That's the first thing you need to do. Don't come on here with a $2 suit that's too small for you, sorry ass. I appreciate the money. But at the end of the day, you saw this man get outworked. So how did he win more rounds? He got outworked. How did he win more rounds when Lomachenko controlled the fight, the entire fight? How did he win the fight when he was hurt about 4 times throughout the fight? How did he win the fight, Willie? These guys don't want to be honest. Nuke, your point of view on Haney versus and Teofimo versus Loma. I mean, you saw Haney lost. Teofimo got a dub. There's nothing else to say. At the end of the day, these guys got to be honest about what we saw. My brother said Loma is a real G. Dude was fighting Russia a year ago. Robbery. That's what I'm talking about. My brother Idre said, I'm so disgusted by the decision. I don't even feel like going out tonight. My brother, go bust you some cheeks in honor of Loma because he should be undisputed. My brother, Mr. Alvarez, says, honestly, not a fan of Shakur, but if he does fight Haney, I hope he whoops him bad or even worse than Loma did. I agree. I just hope they don't rob Shakur Stevenson. I just hope they don't take it from Shakur the way they tried, the way they just took it from Loma. My brother Alexandro Bravo says, I feel bad for Loma. What's next for him? Hopefully he can get a rematch. And if he can't get a rematch, then, you know, Loma's a guy who always tries to fight the top guys. But I'm hoping and praying that Lomachenko can get that rematch in because he whooped Devin Haney's ass tonight. He whooped his ass tonight. Salute to my brother King Savage Kool-Aid. You a real one, my G. You a real one. Diesel 187 says Haney got his cheeks clapped like a $40 escort and then walked the walk of shame out of the ring. Oh my God, my brother hit that when he said Devin Haney got his cheeks clapped like a $40 escort. Oh my God. My brother said boxing turning into the WWE. This is what it is. Just making up shit as they go along. My brother says my guy on the Pack Camels won. My brother Gilberto Flores says got me a nod on my throat. Seeing Loma crying when he is the one who won this fight. It's a sad night. It is. It is very sad. This should have never happened. We shouldn't be seeing Loma cry tears of disappointment and shame and anger and frustration. He should be crying tears of joy because the man won the fight. He should be undisputed. And you got all these guys kissing ass tonight. My brother says Haney went from the email champ to the fake champ. He's the fake champ. Devin, hug me, Haney. Devin, I'm dreaming Haney. Devin, the wet dream Haney. Devin, the fake champ Haney. My brother, the People's Eyebrow, says Tim and SO. And it's the son of judges, like Kovalev said. Gifts need to be fired. These guys are not real commentators. They're just Devin Haney dick riders. You know what I mean? My brother Hit Kid, salute to you, family. He says, you know, I had it a draw, but Moretti needs to be fired. He absolutely does need to be. The 10th round? What a pussy. My brother says Haney must have signed a new contract with Top Rank. This is a fucking robbery. He had to because I don't know what else explains this. I really don't. Usyk crying right now, shaking his head for his bro. My brother says boxing isn't a sport, it's a business, and that's the sad truth. They feel like they can make more money with Devin Haney than Vasil Lomachenko. They're trying to cater to people's feelings instead of what actually happens in the damn ring. Those judges didn't want to be honest and unbiased about it. My brother says, 140 Haney's food for everyone. Loma hurt him bad. I just need to see Shakur Stevenson get that smoke with Devin Haney. But Devin Haney ran his little coward ass out of the ring. He did not want to discuss anything with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson said Lomachenko won. Regis Prograis said Lomachenko won. I mean, let's be honest. Even Raleigh Romero said Loma got robbed. Oh, my God. My brother Boxing Monster said Haney won. I had it 115, 113. Body punching also counts. And he's right. Body punching does count. But you cannot overcompensate occasional body punching when a guy getting hurt multiple times throughout the fight, when a guy's getting walked down the entirety of the fight, when a guy's getting controlled the entirety of the fight, and a guy getting outlanded. You doing one thing is not enough to win the fight. Body punching alone does not win a fight. But salute to you, my brother B Monster. Oak Cliff in the building. Salute to you, family. I mean, I'm just be honest with you, man. This is a damn shame. Horrendous robbery, and all these guys was kissing ass. Even Shakur Stevenson said it was a robbery. I mean, we talking to people who knows. We talking to people who knows. I mean, let's just be honest about it. we got to be honest. And look, Willie is smoking crack. I'm sorry, these guys got to be honest about what's going on. This is one of the worst robberies I've ever seen. And people are going to walk around like Devin, the wet dream Haney, is some killer, is some monster. My brother says, check the stats, dummy, for anyone on the fence. This is it. Anybody that don't know or that's confused, check the stats. Check the stats. You see the boy got outlanded. You see the boy got his ass whooped. 7-8 Sports is a clown. He said Haney clearly won. Yeah, that's because he's racist and he's always going to pick a black fighter over a white one. My brother said, you think Loma beats T.O. in a rematch? T.O., they'll never meet at the same weight class at this point. T.O.'s going to be at 140 and Loma's going to stay at 35 or even go to 30. Ain't no way. Loma will beat the domestic violence out of Tank. That's why Tank's been running from him. My brother said, my girlfriend is so disgusted by the decision, she don't even want to clap tonight. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. She don't want to clap. Send them my way. I'll get them cheeks for you, my brother. Salute to you. Bruce Banner said Bill got a bottle thrown at his head. Y'all, I did not see that. My brother says half of Haney's body punches landed on elbows. Somebody got to look at the body work. Half of the body punches landed on elbows. Think about it. Think about it. Bradley and SOB Ward creaming their panties every time regardless. Loma unfazed by the ones that did connect. Was never hurt. Walked through everything and body punch. If all you did was body punches, that's not enough to win a fight. It's not. My brother said Loma won easy. Even Shakur said it. That's fact. I mean, when have I ever seen Shakur Stevenson become a hater like this? He's not a hater. When have I seen Regis Prograis be a hater? He's not a hater. You remember Devin Haney said, I'll never lose to a white boy. You just lost to a white boy, Coochie. You just lost to a white boy. People said nobody can figure out Devin Haney. Lomachenko figured his sorry ass out. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.